Carol. I am Carol J. I am Carol J. And we are here today about to do a makeup look. One of my girls, actually asked me, who is a subscriber, to do a makeup look, and I said yes. And so that is my purpose for being here right now. What I should have did was put this hair in two ponytails, and I think I will really, really quick. So what I did, you all, is um, I just put on some foundation because I looked at my live yesterday, and baby, when I tell you that I was ugly, I mean, it wasn't cute at all. It wasn't nothing cute about it. Nothing. No, I don't know if I even like that. Y'all, like I said, I had COVID, and my my locks actually need to be done over really, really, really bad. So I am trying to hide a little of the naps and the, I shouldn't say that. I'm trying to hide a lot of the new growth is what I should be saying to y'all. And so we're not going to put it in two ponytails. Welcome to whomever that is. Please make yourself known unto me. I was just saying I have already cleansed. My name is Carol. If you don't already know me, I have already cleansed and washed my face. I decided today to come with a little foundation on. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear me. This is my new phone, so you should be able to hear me really, really good. But I've already come with a little bit of foundation on. I know that some people will be coming in here shortly, so I'm not even worried about it. But what we're going to do is I always start with my Wet n Wild Simmer Brown eyebrow pencil, lip liner, whatever you want to call it. The first thing that you want to do, you see my very sparse eyebrows? You want to get a brush, which is called a spoolie brush. And what the spoolie brush does is it allows you to comb the hair in an upward direction so that in an upward direction. So, gosh, my hair looks so thin. Upward direction so that you can get it to be the way that you actually want it to be. Sorry, I already have on primer. I have on a little bit of foundation because my bags were too much yesterday. So what we're going to do, very, very first thing I'd like to always tell people, you will notice that I do have like purpling on my eyes, intentional. The reason that is on my eyes is because I do have an eye condition. What I do is I do makeup. I am an MUA. I am a self-taught MUA. And as a result of being a self-taught MUA, everything that I learned through trial and error. One of the things that I actually have been using to keep my eyes from chafing, because I have issues with dye. I have decided that I'm going to just start to try using mostly e.l.f. products, because e.l.f. products they are vegan and they are cruelty free, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to break out your skin. So I use what is found on Amazon. It is called Chapelson. It is made with manuka honey, which is a natural ingredient, menthol, and zinc. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a doctor, so please don't take anything that I say. You have to try it on your own, but that is up to you. I am doing a disclaimer that I am not a doctor. I'm only using what works for me. Chapelson, which is used for bed sores and broken skin. So I just put it up there really, really lightly before I work on my eyes, and it tends to work excellently for me. So that said, we are going to get my mirror. Y'all, this is my little mirror, and she got the nerve to be dirty. It's lights up. I'm going to show y'all once I clean it. I thought I cleaned it because it is double-sided. I actually like to look at the regular side, so y'all can see it's light, it lights up. So it lights up on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoolie brush. This is a spoolie brush. I use this one. I had another one that I was using, but I use this one pretty much every time that I go live because I am addicted to that spoolie brush. It's very, very inexpensive. Simmer Brown eyebrow pencil from Wet n Wild. You can get it at any um, beauty supply. Sorry about the scratchy throat, trying to get over COVID. Hence one of the reasons why when I came here, I came with foundation already on, at least a little bit. I mean, I'm not even finished. And what I do is I start at the top and I just go with the shape of my eye. The one thing I do want to tell you is right here, please do not leave those points noticeable. Don't do that. You leave them points noticeable, you're going to have some issues and it's going to look funny. And what I do is I take and I fill in. Now, the thing about it is there is a such thing called concealer. Concealer is a makeup artist or somebody, ooh, look at me, look what I just did. A makeup artist or someone's who is a makeup artist or just someone in general's best friend. It really is. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just continue to build my eyebrow up. Because my eyebrows are so sparse, I definitely have to build up. You can build up a good arch if you want to, like I did. Look at this. Look at my eye and look at this one. Okay, I'm going to clean that up. We're not going to leave it like that because that looks a little Groucho Marx-ish. Okay? Welcome to whomever is in the room. Go ahead and say hi so that I can say hi back to you. Excuse me. Like I was saying, the stuff on my eyes is definitely very much needed. It is something that prevents my eyes from really having an allergic reaction. I have the most allergic skin, I don't think in the world. I think there are some people who probably have skin that is a lot worse than mine. Y'all, I'm allergic to everything. Dyes in eyeshadows. I'm allergic to latex. I'm allergic, obviously, like most people are, to certain medicines and stuff like that. So I didn't really know that I had a latex allergy. And why is this eye running already? I didn't really know that I had a latex allergy until one day I went to go and have some blood drawn, and they literally put a Band-Aid on me. And the next thing I know is 6 weeks later, the mark of the Band-Aid was still on my arm. Hence me finding out that there was a latex allergy, because once it was the Band-Aid was even off of my eye, it still itched. Now, this does not look good. I'm just here to tell you right now. These eyebrows are very, very troubled, but that's why we have concealer and we go ahead and fix them up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spoolie brush again. I found this on, I think, Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram. I found somebody make a unibrow like I am doing with my eyebrows on TikTok. They made a unibrow on TikTok with their eyebrows. Um, what I like about it, and I'm going to do it really, I'm really going to make myself a unibrow. What I like about it is it causes you to, and you don't want to make it too dark, but it allows you, not causes you, it allows you to make sure that your eyebrows are the same height. Go in with that spoolie brush and kind of, clean around with your hand. When you are doing makeup, please make sure, please ma'am, please sir, please make sure that you have hand sanitizer close by, and I definitely do. I have hand sanitizer over there. I have hand sanitizer up here. I've got it everywhere. Let me show y'all. So y'all don't think I'm lying. Here, go right here, hand sanitizer. And I have it back there as well, if my husband didn't move it. So we took the little unibrow out, but I still notice that the this eye, which is my left and your right, is still not right. This one is a little wider, so we're going to play with it a little bit, okay? Um, you're going to have some good brow days and some bad brow days. You are. You're going to have some good eye days and some bad eye days. My eye is running today. So what I'm going to do is get my concealer brush right here, and I'm going to get my favorite um, concealer. And this was what I call the eraser of all makeup. It takes away spots. It takes away redness, all kinds of things. If you are interested in taking classes, makeup classes with me, my email is prettydiva37@gmail.com. I can help you out. There it is a little bit on the end. And we can just learn this stuff together. I'm going to go under the end under my eyebrow right there to kind of clean that up because it is good and messy. And when we clean it up, we're just following the shape of the eyebrow. Y'all, that almost looked like eyeshadow right there. And what I do once I clean up is you concentrate for one to make sure that's very neat, but then you pull that concealer down. Pull that concealer down. Where's Miss Sheila at? She said she was going to tell her friends. That's okay. Um, and they were going to show up too. And the last time Miss Sheila came in a little late. It's okay. Um, I'm doing this because it was requested that I come a little early. And so I came a little early. Y'all see how we cleaned that eyebrow up a little bit? Now that Camison, I am actually mixing and patting with the um, concealer. I'm going to go on the other side with the same concealer. See a little bit on there? And I'm going to go under and do the same exact thing. I start from here. You can move slow if you're new to, if you're fat, you've been doing this a long time. But if you have not been doing it a long time, take your time because you can really mess up your eyebrows. Y'all, sorry about the ugly faces that I tend to make. I always go down here because I have a little spot right there that we got to make sure. Plus, I don't like this line. Like I said, I had COVID, so I still kind of look sicky. To me, I do. These little lines under my eyes still kind of look sicky. So I'm gonna kind of put this under here. I don't put it all the way under my eye. I even have like the little runny nose. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I got up yesterday and I started doing a little more. This eye is running. Got up yesterday and I started doing a little more than what I should have been doing. And I believe I kind of just opened the door for a little bit of um, uh, rebound to come back, to be honest with you. I really did. Let me get a cotton ball. I opened the door for a little bit of rebound to come back. People kill me. They come in here and peep and then they leave out. Um, you got to trust the process, baby. Because the one thing I do know is what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, what we've already done is we have prepped the face, we have washed the face, cleaned the face, we put a hydrating. I have to use a hydrating uh, primer on my face so that the makeup will attach and stick. I have to use a hydrating because this time of the year, I have dryness here, I have dryness here, I have dryness here, I have dryness almost everywhere. So what we're going to do on this eye is we are going to continue to bring that concealer down. As you can see me bringing it down, bring it down, and it mixes with the Camison. It just does. A Chapison, I'm sorry. It mixes. I also do a, I take the point off my eyebrows, and if you can see, they're kind of lopsided. We're going to fix all of that, sis. We're going to fix all of that. Trust me when I tell you. We're going to fix the point. We're going to fix the lopsidedness. We're going to fix it all. It's going to all be good. Now, one thing I do want to tell you is this. We already fixed it. One thing I do want to tell you is this. Your eyebrows ain't going to never, and I said ain't going, yes I did, are never going to be exactly the same. None of us are perfect. God didn't even make them are both the same. My eye is giving me the blues. Sometimes I have these days when my eyes just really, really, really water. And that's okay. That is quite all right. We just have to be a little more gentle on this eye today. So what I'm going to do is put the concealer brush down, and I'm going to reach for what I call my packer brush. This packer brush is what I use when I want to pack anything in. So this concealer that I'm using right here, NYX Corrective Concealer, I'm even going up under the bottom. I'm even going up under the bottom and just pressing it in. I wish y'all could see. You can see kind of the dryness on my eyelid. Thank God I wear eyelashes, strips. Because if I didn't, honey, that would not look cute. I'm going to go on the other eye and do the same exact thing. This eye is giving me the blues. Sometimes we have those days when our eyes just act donkey. And that's okay. Just don't let it get to you. Keep on going. Keep on going, sis. Keep on doing what you come to do. You come to slay. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a nice looking natural look. Now, I was going to do the warrior palette. I was going to let everybody else choose. But since no one's in here, I'm going to be the one to make the choice, unless by the time I get started on my eyebrows, everybody comes in here. Taking the spoolie brush again, and what we're going to do is kind of like bring these, ombre this part out. Just ombre it out, like so. See how I ombre that out? I don't like points though, y'all. I don't like points. So, and I can fix that when we, it's so awkward. See how I got to hold my hand? When I ombre this part out because I'm not left-handed. Okay. I'm getting a concealer brush again and going ahead and cleaning this up. Because y'all, that's one thing I hate. I hate a pointy eyebrow. I hate a pointy eyebrow. Oof, where's that cotton ball at? Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I always, on the top of here, I always use foundation with the same concealer brush. This is my Dream Radiant Liquid right here from Maybelline. I really love this foundation. It is a great, great, great color. My sister actually gave it to me. I don't know how she used it. My sister is a couple of shades darker than I am. And I just follow the eyebrow, as you can see it right there? I follow the shape of the eyebrow to clean up the eyebrow. Anything that's done, anything that's not right, we want to clean it up with that foundation on the top of the eye. We have, and I go upward. We have enough on this side where we can actually go on this side. And we actually can pull it away over here and go on this side and clean this part up as well. I wish y'all could see this tear. You can see it, that is running down my eye. Sometimes you just have these eyes that want to tear up, and I didn't have this problem yesterday at all. So I don't know what's going on, but it could be doing that because it doesn't want me to be messing with my face today. It could be, I don't know. Yesterday was the first day that I had done my makeup in almost 2 weeks, so that could be why. This is pretty rough on my face, but honey, Carol loves her makeup. So we got that cleared up. We got that cleaned up. So we're gonna get our packer brush again, and let me turn this light on. Packer brush again, and we're gonna go in with our Fit Me. This is Deep Ponce Fit Me powder, and I do that because it kind of settles at the top. Let me go ahead and put this here. Kind of, I don't want to knock it over. And find this brush, packer brush. Y'all, I'm forever losing stuff. Get a little bit and brush it off. That's it right there, Deep Ponce. I take and I do this like this to kind of set it in place on both eyes, as you can see. See how nice and clean that eyelid looks? Even down there and under here. Hopefully it'll stop this watering of my eye. I doubt very seriously. Welcome. I'm going to be here for a little bit to whomever it is. I'm just doing a natural look. If you stay around, perhaps you can help me pick out what palette to use. I actually have 3 palettes, and oftentimes I work with 2 or 3 palettes because I am quite colorful. So we've done the eyes. The eyes are cleaned up. What we're going to do right now is we're going to push this out of the way. I'm going, you're here, so you get to help me if you want to be involved. I do 2 things. I do either, go ahead and say hi to me too, please. I do 2 things. I either use upper or lower. A lot of times, and what I mean is price range. My eye is watering. What I do is I intertwine them. I don't believe that you have to use Beverly Hills by Anastasia only. I don't believe that you have to use NYX. I don't believe that you have to use I believe that you use whatever it is that works for you. And that's what I do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you for your opinion. Okay, this is a warrior palette. As you can see, I have on leopard. So we're going to do either a brown, black, and off-white look. That's going to be very, very seamless and natural. Please do not laugh at my warrior palette. It looks a mess, okay? It looks a mess. But those are the colors, okay? That's the warrior palette. So we're going to say that this one is one. Then we have two. This, the Warrior palette was like $23. This is a store-bought palette. This is by Maybelline. I love this palette. Okay, you're gone. That's okay. I'm not going to keep showing. Well, I'm going to still show them because I want y'all to see them. This is called Blush Nudes. It has browns in it. It has some pinks in it. I love this one. And then we have our Morphe Baba Boom, which is a pink one. And what I was going to do is use the Warrior palette and kind of incorporate some pinks into it too. I don't know if you know it or not, but pinks and browns go together beautifully. But I think what I'm going to do, I've just answered my own question, is I'm going to do the Warrior palette because I told my beautiful sister, what's her name? Sheila, that I was going to use the Warrior palette. This is by Juvia's Place, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get a good fluffy brush, and I have plenty of them. Whenever I use my brushes, I will tell you the name of them if they have a name, because some of my brushes don't have a name. This one right here is called Farrah. It's my baby fluffy brush, and it is clean. I'm going to go in, I believe, with Dano, I believe it is, out of the Cano. That one right there, out of the Warrior palette. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some Cano right there. And we're going to use Cano as our transition color here. Or as our beginning color is what I'm going to call Cano. I think I started with this one yesterday too. Y'all know what? What I normally like to do is use more than one, and I might have to, let me see. I like to use more than one, but since I've already started, I like to use also for my eyes because I have crazy eyes. I like to use a eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadow primer that I normally use is called Revlon. Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow primer, and it's amazing. So there that color is again. We're going to go in with camo, and we're just going to get that bottom lid. I don't believe, y'all, I'm doing a cut crease at all. I don't particularly like to do cut creases, and so I can do them, but I don't like to do them. Y'all see that cano right there? That cano is pretty, baby. That is some pretty stuff. This Warrior palette is so beautiful to me. I've had it. Somebody gave me a like. I thank you. I've had it a while. And actually, y'all know what? I didn't. Somebody said hello. And hello to you. I just want to see who it is so I can hello you by name. Oh, this is Annie. Hi, Annie. How are you? How are you? I'm doing better. I'm coming back from COVID once again. I had it again. So when I came over here and I did my look, I actually did my look I started it with definitely foundation because, baby, these under eyes were horrible. They just were horrible. And they still are. I still have to go in and do some concealer. So we have camo there. Oh, gosh, I am too. Let me tell you. This is my bed, right? And this is my face. That's what what I could do for over a week and a half. It was horrible. And still right now, I still get fever. I'm still warm. That's called Cano out of the Warrior palette. And we're going to go on the other side. I am not yet to where knowledgeable or talented enough to where I can only use one palette. As I said before, I usually use a concealer as well as a eyeshadow primer by Revlon. It's called Color Stay eyeshadow primer because my eyes can be so ugly. They can be ugly, seriously. And I mean ugly in the way that they act. Sometimes they are difficult. But you know what I love about Juvia's palette? Let me see something. I think I'm going to turn this light on because my husband said to me, he said, he's home with COVID too. He said to me, he said, you're going to have to get started on your live. He said, because you've got about 40 minutes. And he said, once you, why this ain't working? Hold on. I'm trying to, oh, this, no, it is plugged up. He said, you have about 40 minutes. And once you, why is this not working? He said, once you get those 40, once you, those 40 minutes go up, that light is going to move that way. And that's exactly what that light is trying to do. So my ring light wants to act temperamental today. So that's okay. Because we have one right here, which is another light. We'll just unplug the ring light. I thought my ring light was broken, but my husband fixed it. And now it's acting donkey again today. That's all right, though. We are going to make it. Y'all see that? There we go. I don't want too much light on me because it'll wash me out. But at least, hold on, at least it'll let you see this beautiful brown that is called Cano in our Juvia's Place Warrior palette. What we're going to do is we're going to work a lot with I'm trying to do this. I haven't yet got So Wonderful where I can do a leopard. This is my favorite print. I haven't yet got So Wonderful where I can do an all, excuse me, an all, there's a colorful leopard print that I want to do, and I haven't yet mastered it. I don't know if I ever will, but I haven't yet. So I'm looking for a pencil brush. As most of you all know, if you've been in here alive with me, I always use pencil brushes. If I don't use pencil brushes, I use very, very, very thin brushes. Is this the one I like? No, that's not the one. Well, here's one right here. If I don't use a pencil one, I use a flat one. So we're going to go with this flat, kind of flat, fluffy. I believe this is a BH Cosmetics 103. BH Cosmetics 103. It's flat. Let me show you. See, it's flat, but it's kind of fluffy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, and where we have up here, we're going to just take this chocolate right here. It's a chocolate brown, but it's actually called Mino, M-I-N-O, Mino. And we're going to see that. I always blow off because I hate fallout. I hate it. And all I'm going to do, okay, let me see. I'm trying to see what I'm going to do, y'all. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is right here, kind of be real creative, okay? Y'all see how I'm kind of putting this brown in place? Well, no worries, because it looked kind of black, but it's not. It's really not black. Y'all see how I kind of curled it up? And it looks kind of shocking. But what we're going to do is take this and just kind of blend it out, because we don't want it to look too, it can look, this can look so brown that it looks black. Oh, honey, it is hot in here. I should have put me on a tank top. Jesus. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. I am looking for a good little fluffy brush. This is a Wet n Wild fluffy brush, and I believe it's called just Wet n Wild. I believe it's called a crease brush. But you see what I'm doing here with that brown, kind of blending it in. We don't want to go up too high. I don't want to go up too high, because if I go up too high, I'm gonna mess up my brow line. And I already got a color that I'm gonna do there. Y'all can see me as I'm working this. We are not, believe it or not, doing a cut crease. I don't think. Because like I said, I wanted to do, Sheila was asking, you probably know Sheila, Annie, if you're still in here. Sheila was asking for a very natural look. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work with some browns and stuff. Okay, y'all see that brown? That is called Mino. But what we're going to do with that Mino on the side, we're going to go back in with the brush that we use, which is a Ferro brush. Ferro brush don't have no number. It's just called a Ferro brush. Go back in the Cano, that brown, and we're going to pull that brown back on out, okay? Because it kind of got washed away. It looked like a cut crease, but it's really not. We're just making a little moon. Just a little moon. I am a patter, y'all. I love to pat my looks. Babe, this thing would not come on. But I can see. But we'll work on it when I finish. So I'm just gonna pat here. I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, is y'all know I'm a glitter, you know what? I love me some glitter. Love it. So I have patted this together. And what I'm going to do on this side is the same thing. So where we put the brown, right here, the Mino, out of the Juvia's Warrior palette, I always blow. I'm just going to go right around there. Right? No, I'm not. I'm not around that part. I'm going to go, actually what I'm going to show you is this. This is what I did. See? See how I do that? It's okay, baby. I'm good. Thank you. He is such a protector. He really is. I've been with him a long time, but the one thing I can tell you is this. That man loved him some Carol, and I love me some him, and always have. There have been times when we've had our ups and downs, and you know, I wanted to walk away and actually did. But I brung my raggedy tail right on back here because I knew where home was. My eye is watering, so I got to go in here and clean this up because we don't want this to make our eyeshadow bleed. And what we want to do with this flat, fluffy brush is we just want to blend this in and get this, have a seamless look, okay? Y'all see what I'm doing? Same thing as over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I make the ugliest faces in the world when I be doing this makeup. And I feel so good today, but I probably shouldn't do it, that I want to go on Facebook and do a live after this. I may and I may not. It just depends on how I feel after I do this. Going back in with our Wet n Wild. Like I tell everybody, we're going in with Mino from out of the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. I use what works for me. It may not work for you. I don't have to have name brand nothing. It does not have to be name brand. It does not have to be MAC. Don't get me wrong. I use MAC. But what I want you to know is you can be just as beautiful with a store-bought one like this. I've already done that one on Facebook. So if I do go live, it won't be with that one. If I go live tonight on Facebook, it'll be a really pretty blue that I'm going to do, that I've been looking at for the longest time. Okay? Y'all see that? Okay. Now, I always do this to make sure that my blend, oh my goodness. Look how red my eye is. Y'all can tell I've been sick. I should have done a, eye drops because I sure found them this morning. And I do just like this. Actually, I want the big one. Yeah, I want the big one to show me. I do this, y'all, to make sure everything is blended. Some might say I'm doing too much. That's your business. You can say that. Because I'm doing what I want to do. And you can do what you want to do when you do your face. Just patting this in. And there is a cano. Now, here comes the fun part. I absolutely love highlighter. I love to highlight. What we're going to do is we're going to find a brush that is thin. We need a thin brush, thin and pointy. Let's see, I have one over here. I also call those pencil brushes. There is one that I love, love, love. I always have the hardest time finding it, but I found it. This right here is the BH Cosmetics 106. Look how thin that is. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go right up here and kind of blend in Amina. My cousin's name is Amina. Sarah Amina. There it is right there. And so we're going to take that amina and we're going to put that amina right up in there and it's going to make it pop. I wish this thing would come on because I know that if it would come on, that you all would be able to see a little bit better. It could be because of this plug that I have or because of the space that I have the plug in. But baby, it's getting on my nerves because that light is leaving us. That man knew what he was talking about, I tell you. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I may not need to go anywhere because I got a new phone. And when I got a new phone, excuse me, I got a new phone. And so I have to return my other phones back to Verizon. And so I have the plugs to the iPhones. I have the chargers to the iPhones. And I thought I had a port over here. Sorry about this, y'all. Thought I had a port over here that would work, but I don't. I may have to get up, but I would hate to get up out this seat and leave y'all and get the port and the darn thing don't work anyway. I would hate to do that. So it kind of makes me want to just work with what I have. I'm trying to lose weight and look at my husband. He do too much. But hey, he knows that I love sweets. He actually gave me a candy bar a month ago and I still haven't. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to go over here and see if I can find this port. Hold on. Oh gosh, my back still hurts. Jesus. Mm. I'm coming. I'm just trying to. Oh, you know what? This is awesome that I came over here. Because put this up. Okay, so I also found my fan. See my fan? This is what I use. Maybe when my eye starts to water, I can use that. So this is the iPhone port. I was telling everybody in the live on yesterday. I'm not sure if you all know it or not. When you buy these new iPhones, I don't know when they started it. You only get the plug. You have to pay for the port. See, that's what it was. Because look, okay, there we go. I look a little off colored. That's okay. We're going to fix it all up. Like I said, we're going in. This is a Warrior palette. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like in the inside. I've had this a little over a year. So there it is. That's called Amina. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and get some Amina and we're going to put Amina right up there. And the key, y'all, to this whole entire process is blending. Okay? Girl, look how vibrant. Wait a minute. Why I say girl? There we go. I think that looks better. Look how vibrant that Amina is. You see that? Now, whenever I put my stuff on, I look under there to make sure it's even. I can't stand. See how, now see, some people might go on out like that. I'm not. I got to fix that up. I got to make sure that that's neat. I got to make sure that the line is blended. No harsh lines. No harsh lines, sis. None. We got to make sure that thing is blended to, they say the gods, but honey, in my life, there's only one true and living God. So it ain't going to be blended to the gods because I only serve one God. But we're going to make sure it's blended to death. That's what I say. I've got to do something that I didn't do, and I see on my eyebrow. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes when I'm trying to rush and do things, I forget my little steps. I didn't forget my primer today, which is good. But I do have to use my brow gel because the brow gel keeps the brow in place. It keeps that brow. I have Indian in my lineage. And because I have Indian in my lineage, that hair right there it sticks straight up. I wish y'all could see it. It has a mind of its own and it sticks straight up. So I have to use actually gel on my eyebrows so that we can keep them in place. Now, once that dries, the situation will be much better. My eyes itching. Okay, so I need my pencil brush again. I hate when my eye itches like this. What did I do with the pencil brush? I just had it. Did I drop it? I love that pencil brush. That's the one I want to use. Where did I put it? Nope, that's not it. I have other pencil brushes, but I really like that one because she is so super pointy. Here she is, right here. We're gonna call her Point, and we're going back with Amina on this side as well. I did a glittery look yesterday, y'all, and it was loose glitter. I got glitter everywhere. When I tell you I got glitter everywhere, I tell you no lie. I got glitter everywhere. I like a seamless blend. I don't like harsh lines. I look at some of the pictures where my skin is starting to flake here. Some of the pictures when I first started doing makeup or when I was doing it before and thought I knew what I was doing, baby, them lines is harsh as I don't know what. This is too much light for me. My eye is really, really, really watering, y'all. Yeah, that light was washing me out. I couldn't see nothing. Y'all could see that I wasn't feeling good because my eyes are so red. But Carol keeps on going. This girl take a look at and keep on ticking, sis. And then I just do this. Because right here on the end, we're going to definitely do something with that. Okay. Now, the very thing that I want to do is I actually want to incorporate these nudes right here, Maybelline nudes. And I'm only going to use one color out of here, I think. It is a brown, but this brown right here, which brown is it? It's this one right here. It has pinks in it, and it's so pretty. So where I put that brown, we're going to put some of this with the same pencil, same brush, I'm sorry. We're going to put this right there to kind of incorporate some pretty brown. Or a brown that's dark, but also has some pretty pinks in it. There we go. What I actually did, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, is I took some brown, and there's a pink in there, and I kind of put that pink on top of that brown because that brown was harsh. I don't like a harsh nothing. Y'all see that? And it kind of blended, it kind of toned it down a tad bit. I like to look at my light like that. There we go. That's perfect. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We'll do the same thing on that side with that little brown right there. Blow it off always. And go in here and do the same thing. See how harsh that brown is? But when you add that pink to it, y'all pray for me, okay? And I always tell people when I ask you to pray for me, don't P-R-E-Y. Because, baby, when you pray or attempt to pray against me, I serve the one and only true living God. And I'm going to tell you what end up happening to you. The Bible says when the enemy comes, this is Isaiah 59:19. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard against him. I serve God, and God works for me. I don't care what you do, but I serve God, and God works for me. You come for me with some foolery or at me with some foolery, God going to see to it that you're going to get taken care of. I ain't going to have to worry about it. Not that he loves me any better, but the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. I've never said I was a prophet, but I tell you one thing, because I'm not perfect. None of us are. But I do serve God, and I don't mess with nobody. I don't come for you, don't come for me, and don't make me have to call my warring angels, because I promise you I will, and I won't have no problem doing it. I will call my warring angels on you in a hot second, and look at you be defeated. I'm just brushing this in, y'all, just because it's kind of rough. This eye is always so pretty. Always. Yeah, you don't want to mess with nobody that's a child of God, especially if you walking and living in sin. You just don't want to do it. Now, I did something. Um, let's see. Just checking my eyes, y'all. Just checking, just checking. And so far, I like it. The only thing, that brown is not giving. It's just not to me. Y'all see that? See how I look like this? And when I look like this, it allows me to see everything. I love that. But something is up with that brown. So what we're going to do, my cotton ball, my second cotton ball fell. This is called Va Va Boom. And this Va Va Boom, it has pinks in it. And the pinks are this is gorgeous. I can't wait till the spring or the summer. We actually are having a appreciation at our church. And the appreciation that we're having is an appreciation for our members. I'm already looking for my dress. I sure am. Because Carol is a dresser, baby. See this? It's called Va Va Boom. It's by Morphe. And baby, I forgot it had browns in it. Look at this. Y'all see that? Pretty. Okay, so we're going to work in this one. It does have names, so I need to put this back over here. I always keep this on mine. I need to put it back over here so that I know what I'm looking for out of the Va Va Boom palette. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go in with what is called a She's Touch with this one that we use the other Sima with, not Sima, Mina with. And I'm going to use this to kind of break down some of what I got going on. I got to bring some more color in here. We're kind of dry. I'm telling y'all, this light sun is leaving. It is leaving, sis. Yeah, this is cool. And like I said, it's called She's out of the Va Va Boom palette. It's called She's Touch. Okay, that's She's Touch right there. Almost look like a maroon, but it goes really, really, really good with this. Okay. If I were doing a cut crease, what I would have done is I would have used concealer. I ain't doing all that. I did that yesterday. I don't like cut creases, to be frankly honest with you. I do not like them. Um, but a lot of people do. Okay, let me correct myself. I like cut creases better on other people. I don't like cut creases on me. Maybe because I have so much of a mature eye. And I mean that. Ooh, this is some pretty She's Touch. I love, love, love this Va Va Boom palette, y'all. I love it. This Va Va Boom palette, I think it's because it has pinks in it. I think it's supposed to be a replica of the Va Va Bloom. We got a text message. When I took my makeup class, y'all, I took a class with some beautiful, beautiful women. It was about 9 different women that I took a class with. And we are still keeping in touch with one another. We uphold each other and lift one another up. And it's a great sisterhood. And it's almost like none of us are in competition with one another. Thank you, Annie. Thank you so much. None of us are, and if we are, you would never know because nobody has ever displayed it. Now, we met a couple of months back. I think it was in August that we met. Yeah, it was in August. And we are so much, so kind to one another, so helpful to one another. And it warms my heart that we're like that. Y'all, when I tell you I hate this brown, I'm looking at the Va Va Boom palette to see how I can fix this. There's another one called Sophisticated. We're going to put that Sophisticated on top of that because, honey, that brown right there is killing me. You know what? I love my makeup, but I don't love a crazy look. I just don't. Um, we're going to use Fair again. And Sophisticated is kind of like that's what I love about this palette. It's kind of like a pinky brown to kind of tone that brown down. That brown done lost his mind. That's too much. And then I then put this up here, and it looks so much like the other one. The only difference is has a uh, this one has a red look to it. I don't like that brown. That brown's too much for me. I don't like. That's what I'm saying. I guess because I'm getting older, I'm very particular about what I put on my skin. I'm too old to be walking around with a whole bunch of bright colors. I just am, y'all. I'm too old. Seriously. Um, the housewives of Atlanta can do exactly what they want to do. But what Carol ain't gonna do is be walking around looking crazy. I'm not. So let me look up here. That's pretty. Maybe I can, because you can still see the brown, but not so much. Not so much, okay? Now, they do have a brown in here, and it's not as dark as that crazy brown that we were using. So what I'm gonna do with that brown is try to fix this. Sometimes, like I always tell everybody, whenever you're doing your makeup, you gotta go back in sometimes, and you gotta kind of where it's washed out, the color is washed out before, the one that you used before is kind of washed out. You gotta go back in and incorporate it back in, because otherwise the colors can get lost. I am what they call a washer, a patter with the application of my makeup. Some people are windshield wipers. They do this. I don't do that. I can't do that. And the reason I can't do that is because my skin is absolutely crazy. Now, the very thing that I'm going to do now is go back in with our pencil brush, the little skinny one we had right here, which is a BH Cosmetics 105. And we are going to go back in our Warrior palette again and use Amina. Y'all see Amina? We'll make sure Amina is still popping. Make sure Amina is still popping, but still kind of blend her in. Y'all see that? Still kind of blend Amina in. Don't be looking at my hair, because baby, she need to be done. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look, see how it's all marrying? I had fever so bad, y'all. I'll be telling all my business. I had fever so bad that she was looking, that's why she looked a mess. She was just really, the fever I had was horrible. I thought at one time I was going to have to go to the hospital, but I just fought it out. I actually did call my doctor and ask my doctor if she could prescribe me the medication that they use for COVID. The medication that they use for COVID, as far as you getting over it sooner. My doctor told me that that medication works immediately. It takes your symptoms away. You start taking it, the next day it takes your symptoms away. I was excited because I was sick of being sick. But when I tell you, that all of the, she told me all of the problems that you can have as a result of it. I said, never mind, I'm good. I'm reaching for my, so these are the extravagant lashes that we're going to put on. Strip lashes. I'm not going to say where I got them from. That person that I was supposed to be her lash babe, she was supposed to send me 5 pair for $25. They were free. It just was a lot of stuff. 5 pair for $25. And she was going to, she wanted me to promote it and everything. But she didn't even follow her end. You know what she did? She only sent me 4 pair, and I paid for express delivery, and it took almost 2 weeks for them to get here. No, you don't do that. If she had a problem, she could have had COVID. She should have said it. She should have put it on her site. She should have somebody that works with her And when I reached out to her and told her, I asked you for 5 pair, she never responded. How you gonna get my money and not respond? You don't do that. So as a result of it, I'm gonna wear these lashes, but I'll never buy from her again. I believe in treating your customer right. Okay? You don't get to do me any kind of way because you got my money. Absolute Cosmetics pencil that you can get from the beauty supply. Start out very thin. Y'all see how I did that? Right, very thin in the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and put these lashes on. I put my lashes on before. Yeah, I mean, how do you get somebody's money? Okay. First of all, you reach out to me, and I'm already one of them gals is very I'm already skeptical, first and foremost. I am. I'm not going to even lie to you. I've been burnt more than once. We just have a baby wing. We're not going to go. Because yesterday, baby, my wing was all the way out there. I'm not doing that today. Start thin here. Tell y'all what we're going to do, too. We're about to put, not a cut crease, but we're about to put some more glitter in here. But it's not going to be a lot. Yeah, but she says you pick five pick. This is what she said. You pick as many styles as you want. You pay $25 for expedited shipping. It took 2 weeks for me to get them, and then you only gave me 4 pair. When I reach out to you, you don't say nothing. No, sis. You don't get to do that. No way, no how. I don't know who you think you are. Dual glue. I use formaldehyde and formaldehyde and latex free by Dual. And I always, always, always put it on top of my eyeliner. I never put this on my eyelid because if I put it directly on my eyelid, I ain't gonna do nothing but have an allergic reaction. Always, always, always wipe it on something else before you put it back in that container. Because if you don't, you are contaminating. Here's the eyelash right here. I gotta make sure this is the right way. Yeah, the way these are. This is, no, let's see. Because you know what? Some eyelashes are right and left, y'all. Some of them are right and left. Yeah, that was wrong. This is the right one right here. And I put a little bit on the back of there. All the while that glue there is getting tacky. You do not want to put too much because it will show and it takes it longer to stick when you do that. I found this a little bit and allowed this to get tacky. And then I'm going to show y'all up close. And then I do this. I don't use tweezers. They don't work for me. I let her sit like that. And then I take these handy dandies. That I constantly keep clean with this hand sanitizer. And I place them the way I want them. I'm very bothered by the agreement or connection with that lady because, to be frankly honest with you, I love her lashes. They're beautiful. But what I'm not going to do is let nobody use me. I've never been that person. I was when I was younger. And maybe that's why it's really hard for me right now to accept just what anybody gives me. You're not going to just give me anything because you think you can. I'm hot. I'm hot. I went right on my Instagram. I was advertising her business. I went on right on my Instagram. And I'm going to tell you something. This is how crazy I am. Do you know, as a babe, do you know that I get money off of every single person that orders and uses my code? Get it every month. I don't give a darn. You don't do people like that. And I'm not that thirsty. And she had to learn. I'm not trying to be funny, but just because I'm black don't mean I'm black, ignorant, and don't know what I'm talking about. And this is not about race, but I think she thought it was. Y'all see that? Look at this long head. Always, 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 always have had a long head. I look like my daddy and my mama. I'm a perfect combination of them put together. I got a crooked smile like my daddy. My daddy is dark skinned. Well, my daddy has passed away, but he was a dark skinned man, very handsome, 6'7", chocolate, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. And my mother, 5'4", beautiful lady, high yellow. And this is what they got right here is me. And I am one of about 15 on my father's side, second oldest. Now, out of that 15, there are some adoptions, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Wet and Wild eyeliner. I don't know why I still put this on because I actually go in and I use a eyeshadow, but I like it to be crisp, crisp, crisp under my eye. And I kind of let that meet with that liner. Show y'all when I get over there. Now that eyeliner, all the time, honey. He really is, all the time. I'll tell you what happened. So today, I have two grandbabies, and I'm on. I get paid once a month. I'm on disability. Judge me if you want to. I don't care. Let me see what you got going on. But anyway, um, I always want to make sure that my grandchildren know who I am. Not necessarily in gifts, but who they know who I am in FaceTime. They live in Texas. And I wanted to make sure that they had something. What happened last year was my babies did not get to get their presents from their grandmommy. I'm grandmommy mom. They didn't get to get their presents from me because they were in transition. I have my baby's presents right here. Yes, 6 and 4. And honey, when I tell you the sweetest that you have ever met, I'm not even being biased. They're beautiful babies. I didn't get to send them their stuff. And so because I didn't get to send them their stuff, it bothered me. It really, oh, come on. I have dry skin right here under my eye. Let me see, let me not mess with it. I wonder, is that from my eyeshadow? Well, I'm not going to worry about it because it'll fix it. This is Wet n Wild Black. As you can see, it ain't even that dark, but it's dark enough. But what this eye is giving me the blues. Never do this, y'all. Never do this. If you have to pull your eye to put on your eyeshadow, get your eye stuff, get a thing and do it like this. Do it like this. No. I just seen them. My eyes are so red. I just seen them in October. My daughter was moving back to Houston, Texas from South Carolina. And because I wanted to see my sweetheart of a mother, they were stopping through Georgia, and I had to get there, and I did. Okay, so we got our eyes on. We don't have them on completely, but we do have them on. What I want to do, I was not going to do, two things. Right here and right there, we're going to put some gold. And I love this gold. This gold, I got to get me some more because the way I use it, baby, it ain't going to last long. It is a Too-Faced, hold on a second, glitter shadow. Oh, here, it's on the bed. Too-Faced glitter shadow right here. And I love this stuff. No, this ain't it. This is not it. This is lip gloss. Forgive me. I don't get to see them often, but the plan is to see my babies more often because when I tell you that my grandchildren warm every piece of my heart, they do. The thing with my grandchildren is they are not privileged enough to be around a lot of people. Their parents do that specifically. They don't want their children to contract anything. They don't want their children. Now they did have COVID, but they didn't even want their children to go to school because they don't want. How should I say this? They don't want. My eyes running again. Yeah, my daughter's a great mother. They don't want their children so this is the gold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put gold. I'm going to show y'all up close. I'm going to put some gold. I got to think, y'all. What I'm going to do. Y'all see that gold? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this little pretty fluffy brush. And I'm just going to do it like this. Pat it in. And it's just at that inner corner. A little bit at that inner corner. Let me see if y'all can see that. The wonderful thing about it, with the babies, is that they're so innocent. Kids are innocent anyway, but my grandchildren are innocent in the sense that I got to put some more because that's kind of washed out. They're innocent in the sense that they really, literally, like my daughter does use foul language. She cusses, but she don't cuss at her babies. And I told her she bet not, because guess what I didn't do? Cuss at my children. I'm going to go ahead and bring this all the way over because it's going to meet with that other beautiful color that we got going on that we're going to put together on there. That's pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see it. So they don't want them in school, and they're not, they don't interact with a lot of people, even in their neighborhood. To me, that's good and bad. Okay, good. Thank you. The reason I say it's good and bad is because my grandchildren need to be aware. Thank you. See how that is looking, and see that one? That one's already had like a little frost. Anyway, this is called Too Faced Liquid Eyeshadow. Liquid glitter eyeshadow. And all I did was just rubbed it and then took a fluffy brush and kind of pat it in. But they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. They're beautiful children. My daughter is very melanated. My first husband, my ex-husband Curtis, was a very chocolate man. At one time in my life, that's all I dated, was beautiful chocolate men. And I'm not big on color at all. But honey, when I tell you that my grandchildren's melanation is beautiful, baby, I got some chocolate grandchildren and they are gorgeous. And my daughter says, and I love it, Mama, they look just like you. I'm like, okay. And they do. They look like I did as a little kid. Both of them, the boy and the girl, both look like me as a little kid. See this right here? This is our fluffy brush. We are just using BH all day today. This is BH Cosmetics 101 fluffy brush. See how big and fluffy that is? This right here, y'all, this is amazing. So right here, they are, my grandson is 6. He's a big boy because his daddy is a big boy. And he comes from a long line of healthy people. So he has dimples and he's chocolate and he's so cute. And my little granddaughter is very petite and little and just kind of, she's kind of long legs, but she's real thin. Right here, I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do. I normally like to shade it out with black, but I don't know. Yeah, we're going to do black. We're going to do black. I was thinking about brown, but I think I have enough brown. So I use this palette every time I do a look. Refresh palette, Planet Makeup by Yolando. I love her products. I love them. I just do. We're going to go in. I already know the name of it. I ain't going to look at it with Bam Bam. Bam Bam going to be right there on the side. Y'all see that cat eye? This one right here, because my eye is running, you can't really see it. But Bam Bam is straight black. Why it ain't? Okay. You can't see it anyway. But yes, you can. So, let me show y'all what we're going to do with Bam Bam. Right here, we'll put Bam Bam right there. To meet where we actually, I cannot see this because these some darn fluffy lashes. To kind of meet with that gold, we're going to put Bam Bam there. And like I said, pat. We're going to reinforce. Look at this, y'all. I done knocked my darn eyelash off. Oh, no, I didn't. It looked like it. But I'm going to put the Bam Bam on there. And then I'm going to go in with the, and y'all pat. It's kind of dark, but we're going to make it work. Y'all see that? Don't be scared of the black. The black actually makes every color pop. I don't care if it's yellow. Black, just like black clothes and just like black skin, make everything pop. And y'all, I'm not prejudiced. I don't have a prejudice bone in my body. I just know what I know. Every child I've ever seen that has been swirled with black. Now, other mixes are beautiful as well, but I'm speaking of black with anything. Amerasian, gorgeous. Indian, gorgeous. Caucasian, gorgeous. And I'm talking about the physical attributes, the eyes, the hair, that just gorgeous, just gorgeous. As y'all probably can tell, I love my blackness. I do. I'm meeting with that other side again over here with this big old fluffy brush. Y'all see that? Let's see what she said. Yes, now you know what? You didn't hit on my favorite colors. Now I love black and gray. I have my favorite prints, and I want y'all to keep in mind that you want to remember these things because eventually I'm going to have giveaways, and when I have giveaways, these are things that I'm going to be asking. My favorite patterns. I told you, leopard. My favorite colors, gray and black. I love black with anything. Black goes good with anything. Okay? Anything. There we go, y'all. See how I smoked out them sides? Okay, with that beautiful fluffy brush. And fluffy brushes, you either can smoke it out, or you can pat it, or you can to make it deeper, or you can do this. All I'm doing is wait a minute now. Did I take my? I kind of took my Amina away. Like I said, every time that you put on a color, oftentimes you're going to have to go back in and put another and reinforce the color that you already had. Welcome to whomever that is in the room. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just chatting and doing a look. You are welcome here. We have used Plan and Makeup by Yolando's Bam Bam on the corner. We have used some blushed nudes by Maybelline. I incorporate store brand and upper. Whenever I use something, I always tell the name of it. This is a I have been using BH Cosmetics brushes all day. This is BH Cosmetics 105. We also used and built our colors up with Juvia's palette. I'm telling y'all right now, it looks gross in the inside. It does. People kill me because they come here and they don't dress. That's called Amina. That's what I'm going to be using to kind of reinforce that highlight because I kind of ate her up on the end. People kill me. They come in here and they see you putting on your concealer. That side still looks good. They see you putting on your concealer and girl, they be like, ooh, she don't know what she doing. You got to learn to trust the process. Because I know some of the people that are in here have already been in here already. I know they have. Not that Facebook tells me, but I just know. You got to trust the process. Now, so we've done that already. We've got our eyeliner on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to do the rest of my eyes at the end because I want to get eyeliner, and I also want to put which is a eyeshadow out of Bam Bam. out of a Plain and Makeup by Yolanda's Refresh palette. But I also want to do, um, I also want to do it on the top because it'll reinforce it. So we are going to go in with our e.l.f. Caramel Foundation. I use, like I said, store-bought, and I now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not paying $50 for no foundation when you can get foundation for. No, I haven't done the blush. When you can get money, when you can get the same thing, I'm not doing that. So I'm going up. Y'all see that? It's a great blend with my complexion. And I'm going on this side, going up because I want my skin to go up. Y'all, I'm 55 and I want to stay looking good. Okay, I just do. Now, I do look like a makeup face because we got light all on me, okay? I only use like 2 pumps. I don't know if y'all can see my dry skin. I have dry skin horribly here and here. I have it also around the edges of my skin. I'm going to look in here and y'all, turn this to this way. I'm going to look in here and y'all look at me. And what I do is I just pat in place. I try very hard not to sweep my brush until I go up here. If you notice, I don't have a lot of lines up there. That's on purpose because I don't be doing this. You know, I do have them here because under here because I just got out with COVID, and I also have a dry skin problem under my eyes. Sometimes after I put on my makeup, it looks a mess, child. It looks a mess. If you look right here, there is a dark spot. So what we're going to do is really quick stop, and I'm going to do a color corrector with my NYX color corrector concealer. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my concealer on my eyes, but I'm going to go a little lighter. You see that right there? I'm going to use that, and I'm going to put that right where that mark is. See that mark? Put that right there. Let me look and see if I find any more. I think I have pretty good skin, though, for my age, to be frankly honest with you. I'm going to put a little bit right here. Okay. Let me get my brush again and kind of blend this in. And don't worry about, I mean, you got to understand, it looks like my makeup is not matching because it's light. Okay? That's another color. That's like the blue color. Actually, I like the blue color better than I like the other ones because you can see it better. Do you like that? Is that okay? Let me know because I'll change it if you don't like it. But it makes it easier for me to see what I'm working with. Oh, these lips are so dry. Excuse me for one moment. I got to drink my water. I have been drinking. Okay, so here's the story with COVID. Well, here's the story with illness. Snatch that word. Okay, good. I've lost a lot of weight. Every time I get sick, I usually lose about 18 to 20 pounds. The issue this time is I was already on a healthy path anyway. Because as I get older, I want my body to be right. I want my body to be right. Okay? Period. Okay, so we got that like that. Now, we have not put on any powder and we will not be putting on powder. We're gonna put on powder, but we're not gonna put on powder now. This is my concealer brush, okay? What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna go in with this right here, and I'm gonna put it right here because I need to get these little lines taken care of. Now, people like to always ask me, Carol, when you go to church on Sunday, are you going on a date with your husband? How long does it take you to do your makeup? About 40 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes. It takes me about an hour and 15 minutes to get together. Because I'm not walking out looking like nobody. No, I'm not. I'm not walking out looking like just anybody. I'm going out with my husband. When I do the concealer, I do like a V-neck, not a V-neck, but I do like a V pattern. Because what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're highlighted and highlighted good. I got to turn it back up, y'all, so y'all can see the highlight. Okay? I want y'all to see the highlight. And my husband also was sick. We were sick at the same time. He was taking care of me. He was off work to take care of me. His job allows that. I want you to know they told him to go and get tested. He did, positive. So, oh, Tarte tape by Tarte. This is Tansan. Y'all, if you don't want your face to look snatched, this ain't necessary. But if you want your face to look snatched, it's necessary. Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm also going to use a cream. See that dark? That's my contour color. This is my contouring brush for, actually not my contouring, my sculpting brush. Because I want my nose to look snatched. You go up like that. You're probably saying, oh my God, that's so dark. Nope, that's how we do it. That's how people do it. When you see them noses looking like they went and had a nose job on the TV and off, this is what they do. I have a tendency to go all the way up because, honey, I want her to look snatched all the way up. But I want it to look natural, okay? I have a pretty big forehead. My nephew says, oh, I got something in my eye. Hold on. My nephew says I have a 10 head. He says I have a 10 and my sister has an 8 head. My nephew mean. I'm going to put it right here above your jawline. And you want to put it right here, okay? I'm going, oh my God, look at what you're doing to your face. Yes, auntie. I use this to blend all this in. The first thing I want to do, because you have to move quick with Tarte tape. Quick, because baby, it'll dry up on you and you'll be looking good and ashy. Okay, I'm going to wait on this side, right, these sides, but I'm going to go up here. But the first thing I'm going to do is this nose. And you got to move fast. I mean fast, because if you don't move fast, you're going to have some situations that ain't going to look right. Do you see how that snatched my nose? Fast. You have to. If you use, now, I want to say this, and I'm going to show you while I say it, because I think it's imperative to do it. You don't have to use Tarte tape. Tarte tape is $23 on Amazon. On Amazon, not Zan. Is it over here? I might have to stand up. Hold on, y'all, because I can't find my... I don't know where it is. Shoot. I have, oh, here it is. Okay. You have Tarte tape and you have e.l.f. Let me tell you something about e.l.f. products. Awesome, amazing, get you some. They had a 50% off or 30% off Black Friday sale. I got I kid you not, 4 eyeshadows, little small ones with 4 colors. I got, while I'm talking, hunty, because this right here dry. I got 4 eyeshadows with 4 different colors in them. Because some days I'm going to come and I'm going to be just doing all things that you can get from the drugstore. I'm not going to be doing Playing and Makeup by Yolando. I'm going to be doing Maybelline. I'm going to be doing e.l.f. I'm going to be doing stuff that people in this day and age can afford. Everybody cannot afford to pay $1,000 for no makeup. You know what? My husband might let me get it, because my husband paid for my makeup class $250. With COVID, he went ahead and helped me pay for that. Okay? He's a good man. He takes care of Carol. Okay? But everybody can't do that. This Tarte tape I want to see my glasses real quick because I want to make sure I'm giving you the right color. And you see, this is what I hate when I see makeup artists. I hate to see demarcation. You ain't gonna see it on me. I'm not finished yet. Okay, this is called, uh, this is called medium, actually. Medium. On Amazon, this costs $23. And it's a good concealer, okay? It's probably, in my opinion, and for my budget, one of the top concealers, okay? This one is e.l.f. And in my opinion, this is one of the top concealers. This costs only $5 or $6. This costs 23. Look at here. It's not that much in the size. You get maybe a little bit, about that much more. And what it is a surprise. It's the name brand of this. I don't particularly care for high-end things because I think we're being overcharged. I'm going back in with another brush just to blend all of my stuff in. Okay, all of my stuff in to make sure that I'm good and blended. The thing about it, y'all, is you got to warm up your skin. And a lot of people say, warm up your skin. You do. You cannot, and I swear I knew I was going to forget, you cannot, y'all, I got makeup everywhere. 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 Here we go. This is also a contour. This is by True Radiance, True Complexion Black Radiance. You can get this at Walmart. Somebody told me, I think it was Sheila, said $6 in New York. I paid $4 in California. See this right here? That one is going to warm. See, because you can see it up there. I'm going to show you what it's going to do. These lashes, fluttery lashes, is getting on my nerves, honey. They tickling my eyes. And what I do is I warm the skin. I have another one that I use to kind of warm my skin as well. But I have it for when I can't find this one. Y'all see how you... Look at these fluttery lashes, girl. These things are acting a donkey. Oh, sorry. I pulled my thing. Oh. I get to itching all the time when I put on makeup. And that's why I'm going to be... You're going to hear me using a lot of e.l.f. But let me tell you all of what I got from e.l.f. We're going to do the rest of this in a minute. I got 4 eyeshadows. I got a monochrome eyeshadow, but you can use it as a blush, you can use it as eyeshadow, or you can use it as lipstick. I got one of those. I got a hydrating something. I got 9 items for $28. So you're basically saying 9 items for $28, about $3 a pop. I can't wait to get it. Thought I was going to get it sooner because it is located in Oakland, California, where I live. But that's probably just the office, the district office. So I'm going in with Deep Pots by Fit Me powder and putting that on because we're going to bring it all together now. Get that shine off and everything. My eyes still look kind of, but y'all see how that was kind of like, it was kind of demarcation. It's not no more. And then we still have some things that we need to do, baby. All right, put some down here. Look at myself. This thing my friend gave to me. I like it, but you know what? It don't stay plugged up long enough for me. Oh, this looks so pretty. Really, I need to let this hair down. Hold on. I know one thing, this weekend, I need to do something with this hair because I'm not going to church with my hair looking like this. I shouldn't be on live with it looking like this, but hey, I am. This hair, honey. Annie, you remember when I first did my hair and I had them little pickaninnies? Girl, them things was like all, they was like this. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have that like that. We're gonna let that hang. Okay, so we got all the powder on. Now let's do our last touches of our contour and blush and all that kind of stuff. Back in with this, and I need my highlighter brush. I'm telling you, I got blushers. Look at this. I got stuff everywhere. That's highlighter. And I put it in the circle, apple of my cheeks like so, and go up. I'm not a professional. I just do what works for me. So if people want to come for me, they can, but you're going to look like a fool because you're tend to argue. I have a mentor, okay, or someone I took a class with, because I got a couple of people that I took classes with that I look up to be mentors. And people say all kinds of rude and stupid things to them. Why? If you like what they do, you like what they do. If you don't like what they do, you can carry yourself and go somewhere else. You don't have to be so rude and ignorant and stay on people's page with your miserable self and make comments about how they do their makeup. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I basically feel like this. Nice as I am, if you don't like my makeup, carry your tail on. It don't matter to me, one way or the other. I serve the one and only true living God who is mighty. And when you leave your raggedy tail, he gonna bring somebody else. This is called Brick. It is by Shania B. And this is our blush. Now, I do have to go back in, y'all. And where I put that on, I do want to do like a highlighter. I do have a highlighter on my nose, but I don't like it. So this one is called Revolution. This Revolution, I believe it's called a strobe bomb. And you cannot see it. You cannot see it. But when I put it on my face, you will. I believe this is by Revolution Makeup. I thought it was by Maybelline, but it's not. I believe it's by Revolution. Is that what it's by? It's called Ultra Strobe Balm Euphoria. That's what it's called. And it is Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution has a beautiful, beautiful foundation that I'm going to try. Can you see that? You see that? So let me show you what I'm going to do. You can see it. I get so jealous of people that can put it right here. I can't put it right there because guess what? Yes, I can. Ooh, I like that. And then right here, just a little bit. Strobe is, and some people may say, Carol, you're doing a lot. My business, not yours. My look, not yours. You don't have to, people are cruel and unruly for no reason. You don't have to stay here. You can just go. Okay, I'm gonna take that off and put that strobe on top of my lip after I do my lips. My lips are sticking nastily. Okay, so we've got all that done. The very last thing that we need to do, or the very last few things that we need to do, is pull out our Plain and Makeup by Yolanda Refresh Jam Rock palette, and we're going back in with Bam Bam. But we are using Bam Bam for the sole purpose of eyeliner and eyeliner above our eyelid. Now I'm going to pull my eye just a little bit because you have to be careful. You see that? We're going to put it on top of there. I'm so glad that I took the class because let me tell y'all what I used to do. I used to have a horrible mess on my, even when I used to do videos, on my eyeliner. It was a horrible mess. I thank God that now I know what I'm doing. There we go right there. That's called Bam Bam. We're going to put Bam Bam on the top here and reinforce this eyeliner on top. Y'all gonna see what I just did? Reinforced it. And then we're gonna do it on the bottom. I have to be very careful. This is why I tell you that you should not put your finger on your face. You see how I already dented my face? Already dented it. I'm going to take Bam Bam and put Bam Bam under the bottom. You got to be very careful. Y'all see that? See how I do that? Okay, I've been on about, looks like about an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see. Watch. Yep. I'm going to do the same thing on the top here with Plan and Makeup by Yolando's Bam Bam to reinforce that eyeliner that we have already put on. And you know, let me tell y'all what happened. So I do videos on YouTube. I do videos on Facebook. And sometimes, I never done one on Instagram. But I did one on Facebook. And you know what this man had the nerve to tell me? He had the nerve to come on my page and say, that is too much makeup. Kill your raggedy tail. Because guess what? I didn't do the video for you. Unless, of course, you like makeup. You like to apply it or whatever. You know, and that's okay. I don't judge. You always hear me when I say to each his or her own. It's not my business. That's not my business. I'm going to finish early enough probably to cook dinner. I took some fish out last night. I'm going to bake some fish. And I'm on a healthy lifestyle. Y'all, I could not cut out meat completely out of my diet because I have so many deficiencies. I'm still watering. Okay, so we've done that. The very last thing we need to do is reach over here really, really quick and get two things. We're going to get high upper lash by Plain and Makeup, by Lashing Out Glam. And what I do is I put this on my I put it on my lashes. Yes, I do. Just to incorporate my lashes with the, falsie. Now, these are truly extravagant. So I'm going to just tell you God honest truth. Folks come, no, these ain't my lashes. But they are mine because, well, I did pay for them. Because you know what, the lady that I was going to be working with, nobody was going to ever buy her lashes anyway. I'm glad I gave her that little $25 because nobody was ever going to buy them. I'm going to tell you why. They're beautiful. They are. This is the only pair that I've ever worn though. They don't itch. They don't stink. Sometimes you can get them and they can stink because in shipping. The reason that I was okay with allowing her to go ahead and get it, she was charging $25 for lashes. I was going to be a lash girl, meaning I was going to sell lashes. I know cotton picking well that they don't cost $25. Nope, I don't care what nobody tell you. Go on Amazon and get your lashes and stop letting people rob you. I went on a website today. And the website that I went on today had lashes. They were $8 and some were $12. I didn't buy them because I was about to buy some. I was like, oh gosh, these are so pretty. They were selling them for $8. I know for a fact that right over here, I have some lashes, just like the ones that I were looking at on that website, where I paid $8 for a pair of them. And they were selling one pair for $8. So for every pair of eyelashes that people go on that site and pay $10 and $12 for, if you pay $12 for them, you have already bought them another 8 pack of lashes. If you buy 3, you have bought them 24 more lashes that they can sell at $8. Y'all, I'm an entrepreneur. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all better get with it and get wise. When I move, I'm outlining my lips with Simmer Brown eyebrow pencil. Here, you can go like this and make it all together. I don't have to because I already have big lips or full lips. So I just do a Cupid's crest right there. Now, here comes the fun part. What are we going to do as far as putting our um, lipstick on? I know that I still have to do my bottom lash, okay? I'm going to do that. I also know that I have to spray my finishing spray. I still got stuff to do. So I am trying to determine if, oh, I see it. I don't know how pretty this is going to come out, but I'm going to try it. Um, this is a very new color by MUA, and it's a lipstick. Let me show you. See that? So what I'm going to do is outline my lips with that. No, I don't think this is going to work, sis. Uh-uh. No, baby doll. Uh-uh. No wonder you gave me that. That's ugly. We're not going that route. I'm also waiting on a beautiful, 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 beautiful brown color from, um, beautiful brown color from, y'all look at this. This looks horrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my hot red and we're gonna fix it. It's already fixed. Look at that. The only problem with me, y'all, is I do not like lipstick. I don't know. Well, I think when you have your eyes like this, I think that your lipstick should be nude. For me, that's what I do. When I go to church, I never wear lipstick like this. We're doing an ombre lip. So we're gonna go in. And this right here is called, is it stiletto? I think this is called stiletto. It may not be called stiletto. No, honey, this is called Dominant. And this is by Morphe. And then I'm going to go in with Lingerie by NYX in the center of it right here. Lord, let this be a nice combination. Okay, it's kind of, see, I don't like colors, y'all. I never, ever, I used to when I was younger like colors. I just don't like colors now. It just, for me, I always going with the NYX Shine Out Loud, clear. Ooh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Okay, bottom lash by Lashing Out Glam. Y'all, I just don't like lipstick. Oof. It's cute, but it just looks, to me, it looks like a whole bunch, you know? And I'll go like this with my, this bottom lash. Look at the little brush. It's little to handle those at the bottom. And I put that on. This has a lot of fiber in it, fibers in it to make, extend your lashes at the bottom. They'll never be as long as these at the top. So y'all, I use Elfie products. I use some small business owners products, Lashing Out Glam. I use what is it? Lashing Out Glam. I use Plain and Makeup by Yolando. I do a mixture of everything, and because I do that, a lot of people, specifically the small business owners, will probably not work with me because I blend so much. Now, if I ever get on their page, and I will, to do a look, the only thing is that I won't be able to mention the other stuff that I use. Like I can say, I'm going in with the, but I can't say the name. If you're knowledgeable to makeup, as I am, you might be able to tell by the way it's made or something like that. But for the most part, you're not, I wouldn't be able to do it. Very last couple of 2 steps that we're going to do. I got these on Amazon, 12 of these little what do they call these? V little puffs right here. I used this yesterday, and yes, I'm going to use it again on my face. I'm going to go in with some Beckham powder because I need to reinforce my under eyes a little bit. And these right here, y'all, can be washed. These can be washed. So it's an awesome thing. Can I use it? No, it's not enough. We're done though. After we put this on, there it is right there. That's Becca powder. And this is a cooling powder. I'm not hot right now, but it is a cooling powder for me to cool my skin down, but also, you can get up in here. See that? Now, I use a lot. Go in with this and just pat that. Now look at that eye right there. You can still see that line. After I put that on, look. You see? Magic. Kind of washed away my blush, so y'all know I got to reinforce that. I love putting on makeup though. I love coming here. If y'all want me to come here more often, y'all be here more often. And we can work, hunty. We can do this because this is what I love to do. I would like to come more often on my page. The issue is I only have a few beautiful, beautiful subscribers that support me. A lot of people just don't. But I guess I just need to keep on going on. I do it in my prayer group. I keep on going on. I continue to go forth whether people are in there or not. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Last but definitely not least, we are using NK Perfection Spray. This is your finishing spray. Where is it at? Where is it at? Because I charged it up so we can come here and use it, baby. I am excited today. Get y'all some of these. $3.99 on Amazon. Now, my face looks very made up and washed out, right? That lipstick turned out pretty, y'all. It did. These lips look big, though. Hunty, these lips look big. Okay? Okay. You can use this as a look that you would wear when you want to go out. Now, what I would say is this. If you were wanting to do this for church, because I've worn something like this to church, because I match my makeup with my outfits. If you wanted to do this for church, I would not recommend wearing the red lipstick. I would wear a very nude lip gloss. Okay, I'm going to spray this on. Whenever you spray this on, this will take that washed out look away. You see how washed out I look? Actually, I don't look washed out, but look what I got. I charged it. So what I'm going to do is dry my face. Dry my face. I got one more thing to do that I forgot to do, but it ain't going to take no time. Y'all see that? It just finishes it up. Then I got the hardest time turning this off. I got that on Amazon. I use this at church when I get hot, but y'all know I'm churchy, right? So most of the time I'm gonna show y'all what I use. I have a lot of these that match with my clothes. A lot of them that match with my clothes. So I'm gonna go back with that strobe. Oh, I don't have to. You can see it. Look, you can see that little cup. Now, last but not least, just so that I don't look real greasy, right up in here and right there. Do that. There's the look, y'all. I hope that you all have enjoyed this live. Look at this hair. Y'all remember I had little pickaninnies that were just like this all over the place, looking like that. But anyway, that is my look. My eye is watering again. Please stay in touch with me. You can stay in touch with me and make some video requests. Please don't come with me with buffoonery. We're not talking about nobody. I'm not talking about Liv. You're welcome. I'm not talking about Chrissy, Strong Mommy Cricket. I'm not talking about them. We can talk about other stuff. We can talk about events that are going on. I will not talk about Shaquilla Robinson. I won't do it. That is too much on my heart. And I'm very sensitive. Thank you. What is this? Hold on for a second. But you can contact me at Pretty Diva 37. I look at that email every single day. And for those of you who want to collab, and I feel like you're collab worthy, and you feel like I'm collab worthy, we can come together. Also, you can also email me and tell me the types of things that you would like to see. on this channel. What I'm doing is I am doing a lot of makeup videos because keep it positive. My God, the problem with people is we already live in a world that is inundated with war, sin, and confusion, but people want to keep the confusion going. I'm not the one. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I know for a fact that had I continued to do reaction videos, I know for a fact that had I continued to do them, I know that I would have well beyond close to 1,300 subscribers. I know that I would probably be up in the hundreds of thousands, maybe 75,000. But I got conviction, and I just can't do that. I can't do it anymore. Um, God said no, and I listened. And some people may not agree with that. They may want to know why I stopped doing them. One of the reasons that I stopped doing reaction videos is because God told me not to do it. And I stopped doing it. So there's my look up close, guys. All of my blending work and stuff. Oh yeah, always. I've always had to. I'm not perfect and I've made some mistakes. But I love each and every one of you from the beginning to the end. I pray that God would continue to bless you, cover and keep you, and that you too will stay positive. I'll talk to y'all very, very soon. Bye-bye. My daughter's texting me. Gotta go. Love y'all. Bye-bye.